show without further ado. Get ready for Axwell.
Miami, how you feeling?
Up to Miami. How the fuck are you feeling?
Everybody get down, everybody get down. Everybody feel it come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. Everybody feel it come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. Everybody feel it come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. Everybody feel it come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. Everybody feel it come around, round with, round with, round with, round with, round, 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 round.
beautiful hands right now. Let me see my ultra people.
Everybody get down, everybody get
if I got something to say, 'cause it ain't over until she sings. You had your reasons, you had a few, but you know that I would go anywhere for you, 'cause it ain't over until she sings. I just need to get it off my chest, yeah, more than you know, yeah, more than you know. You should know, baby, you're the best, yeah, more than you know, 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 yeah, more than you know.
Yeah, you look like the best right now. My man, you look like the best. I know you are the best. What about you? Are you the best? I'll tell you ready!
I get those goosebumps every time you come around, yeah. You ease my mind, you make everything feel fine. Worry about those comments, I'm way too numb, yeah. It's way too dumb, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time. I need the hype, throw that to the side, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. When you're not around, you throw that to the side, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. I get those goosebumps every is mine at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night. Day and night. The lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone, some things will never change. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night.
So you good? So we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? I'm good. We are good. Miami, if we're good. Make some noise if we're good.
that up, take it higher. Tear this mother up, start a riot. Don't stop, turn that up, take it higher. Tear this mother up, start a riot. There's a glitch inside my system, rushing through my whole existence. Got me twisted, can't resist it. Something's flipping on my switches. Take them, break them, make them feel it. Mix it up and mess up, feel it. Pressure is riding me hard. Killer goes right to my heart. And there's no antidote. And there's no antidote. And there's no antidote. And there's no antidote.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's go, Miami. Let's fucking go.
There's no antidote.
to Ibiza.
Everybody,
So Miami, Ultra Miami, if you can hear my voice, make some noise.
Freedom and love, what he's looking for.
Yeah, it's that time. It's that time. You look beautiful from up here. I just wanted you to know that.
In my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we have, the love we share, this is why we're waiting for. And in my mind, in my head, this is where we all came from. The dreams we have, the love we share, this is why we're waiting for.
That was good for you? For me too. Give and take.
Into the streets, we're coming out. We never sleep, never get tired. Through urban fields and suburban life. Turn the crowd up now, we'll never back down. Shoot down the skyline, watch it on prime time. Turn up the love now, listen up now. Turn up the love. Who's gonna say?
Exactly.
Who's gonna bring it back to life? We're gonna make it, you and I. We're gonna save the world tonight.
Up to Miami. Are you gonna dance your asses off to my friend Sebastian Grosso, who's watching you at home?
When night has become the day, they're sending you far away, so, so far away. When everything starts to fade, you don't have to be afraid. No, you don't have to be afraid. Take my hand and this is free love. That's what we are made of. Yes, we are free love.
gotta do it once again. You are?
father's eyes. In a happy home, I was a king, I had a golden throne. Those days are gone, now the memories on the wall. I hear the songs from the places where I was born. Upon a hill across the blue lake, that's where I had my first heartbreak. I still remember how it all changed.
Let's do this.
My father said, don't you break now,
That's right, Doctor. We do this right now. You and me and Sebastian and Steve once in a toll for the good times we've had together here, huh? There's been times. There's been fucking times here at this place. 25 years of times. How are you feeling about that?
don't you break now.
I needed to get up there and take photos of my beautiful ultra friends. I want to see them have the feels. So take a picture of me and them at the same time. We take pictures together. That's what we do. Right? Makes sense, huh? I don't want pictures of myself. I want them with you. Let's go. You are still the same, and I love you. Are you ready? You know what this is, right? This is Ultra. This is Ultra. This is Ultra. This is Ultra. Shall we? One last time together? Or not? Let's go! You ready? Thank you. My name is Axwell, all the way from the Swedish house mafia. Thank you for being a part of my hour with you guys. That was fun, and you were beautiful. And lastly, Ultra, for me, can you please make some noise for yourselves? This is why you are Ultra. Thank you.
Resistance Miami, yes!
Resistance is something which people can support and understand the reason why there is a resistance.
Well, Resistance is a great thing for me because I was there at the inception. It was a conversation me and the guys were having for years about having Ultra have an underground identity and a brand. I remember thinking, oh, it might be a secondary thought when we turn up in Croatia. Turned up in Croatia and they built an LED box and it just blew my mind. Like, you know, the levels they were going to just to push underground music and new talent.
The Resistance stage is one of the best things that happened to Ultra.
They have been representing the techno genre very, very well throughout the years.
The way Ultra programs the Resistance stage, there's always something to learn.
They already saw what was going to happen in the next few years on the global scene.
The sound of Europe comes to basically Miami through Resistance.
I like the fact that they put a lot of production and also touring the band around with Ultra around the world. And I think it's a great way of spreading this music to maybe territories that are not as familiar with it.
Resistance has its own place. It has its own sound. It has its own DJs. and it has its own entity in the way that it looks. So it's not kind of like an EDM stage room. It's more of an underground style.
I think it is incredibly important that underground electronic music also gets a platform. So being Ultra, I think it is really cool that they have this 360 kind of approach.
For us techno DJs, we felt like we were being taken care of, like our music was framed in the best possible way for the audiences because it deserves to be.
It's a great team, always feel super at home and welcome. I treasure it a lot as a partnership, and I think it has a great impact on the scene as well.
A room within a room, a festival within a festival. I mean, you could literally not go to the main stage and just go to Resistance and have that as the embodiment of what can happen or should happen, because the music does change in that room. But it's the room itself. You walk in and you get washed by what's in the room and the way how the room moves.
The structure in the stage is very, very cool. It's probably one of the most unique designs out there for festivals and dance music.
Their production is so good. Lights and lasers all over the place. I've always thought that you could create some really amazing shows in there.
And of course, when you're in there in the daytime, you know, you see the lighting concept and this sort of stuff with some visuals, but when it goes dark, and it changes completely.
It really makes you feel something. With Resistance, I really feel like I'm being told a story through music.
Left, right, up and down, right, right.